So, you guys know about horse race tests, right? If you don't, it's basically a bunch of MS Paint horses bouncing around trying to get to a bundle of carrots. But I have a theory. A game theory. That's a bad joke. I have a theory that these horses are being experimented on. Why? Well, probably to try to create better horses. Let's dive in. Now, if you look at the final tournament that was recently posted, you can see that some of our classic horses look a little different and have new names. Jovial Merriment has just been turned to Fearsome Fate and has blood on her and has two F's on her side that represent her new name. And she's distorted. And we see this with two of the other horses, which is Cyan, aka Oob, and the white horse, also known as Superstitional Realism, also known as Fantasy. Oob is distorted and seen crying, and Fantasy has a strange growth on their head. Now, fantasy, aka superstitional realism, aka the white horse, always did have sort of like a horn or growth on their head, but never before has it been seen colored black in the sprite and more noticeable in the windscreen of her. Correction, I meant blue, not black. I meant blue. And not to mention all the nightmare horses that were previously thought to be of Cyan's imagination, of their depressed mind, but now we come to realize that these horses are real because they got into the tournament. And all these nightmare versions of the horses, as well as nightmare horses, are possibly just like experiments from whoever is organizing these races, these unethical races, because as far as we know, whenever a horse loses, they just have to starve, because only the winner gets to have the carrots or the fruit. So, why are these nightmare horses being created in the first place? Well, I think it's like they're trying to make them into better racehorses, but ending up just making them into abominations. Like in the whoever owns these horses um, quest, they are flying pretty much like too close to the sun and ending up making just these distorted, suffering horses that just have like messed up backs or just completely like what even is that? It's not even a horse anymore. Like with like nighttime nightmare, like what even is that? That's not a horse. That's not a horse anymore. What'd you do to him? What'd you do to nighttime nightmare? You know? So that's my theory. And I hope that you like it. And let me know what you think of horse race tests. And if you have any theories as well. So, bye bye. By the way, this is my horse race test, so see. I hope you like it. Do not steal.